If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. A lot of us know NBA YoungBoy for selling out arenas. A lot of us know NBA YoungBoy because our young brother, our young cousin, our nephew, somebody is playing his music. To be 100 with y'all, NBA YoungBoy is running the rap game right now when it comes to record sales, when it comes to, touring and selling out stadiums and stuff like that. NBA YoungBoy got that. Him, Drake, and probably a couple of more. But from a young brother standpoint, NBA YoungBoy got that. Now, NBA YoungBoy is 26 years old. Young. Come on. 26? And he is already dealing with heart problems. So you might ask yourself, hey, how is this young brother dealing with heart problems at 26 years old? Well, allow me to elaborate. According to the reports that I'm getting and the condition that he has, if he suffers from high blood pressure, that could be one of the reasons why the left side of his heart is swollen. If the arteries are narrowing, that right there could be another reason why his heart or the left side of his heart is swollen, because the heart is working hard. It's working double time. It's pumping hard because it needs to pump the blood through the body, and being that the arteries are narrow, is making it hard for the heart to do that. And we all know that high blood pressure contributes to the narrowing of the arteries. But there's another thing that could cause his heart to swell on the left side, and that is substance abuse. And I gotta be 100 with y'all. NBA YoungBoy has been in and out of treatment during his rap career, and he takes pride, in consuming all these controlled substances. And I'm not talking about that good old Mountain Lion Kush. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about abuse, right? I'm talking about the stuff that you look at and you say, hey, no, I ain't gonna. That's too much for me, right? That's top tier level. I'm not trying to get that blown out my mind. These the type of stuff that he be consuming, right? But he's not consuming it like, say, you might just pop one, you know what I'm saying? You might sip a little bit. No, this right here is a everyday occurrence for NBA YoungBoy. And being that he abused them controlled substances in that way, that right there could be the main contributor of the left side of his heart swelling up. Now, the cold-blooded part about all this is this right here. A lot of young brothers, they think in their mind that, hey man, I can do what I want to do. I'm gonna be cool, right? I can disrespect people, I can gang bang, I can do all the substances that I want to do, and ain't nothing gonna happen to me. And as we can see right now, that is false. That is false. Because he is suffering from I'm talking about the left side of his heart is swole. He's suffering from that right now. Possibly due to his controlled substance abuse.
How many more albums you got in?
Music is not so.
Cold-blooded demonstration. Now, in order to treat his condition, he's going to have to make some lifestyle changes. And one of those changes is taking medication. Now, we must understand, right, this medication that he's going to have to take to help, his swelling the left side of his heart, these medications got side effects. Some of the medications called lightheadedness, dizziness, allergic reactions and stuff like that. Even cough, this stuff right here is taxing on the body, even though it's trying to fix the body. Another lifestyle change that he's going to have to deal with is he's going to have to stop doing, I don't want to say the word, but he's going to have to stop dealing in controlled substances. He's going to have to stop that. And, coming from somebody who ain't never, been addicted to nothing like that, to us or to some of us, is like, that's easy, man. Just leave that stuff alone. But to somebody who is addicted, who has been dependent on these controlled substances for years and years and abuse them day after day, that's not an easy task. You see, he's going to have to go to some type of treatment, and he's going to have to be serious about that treatment. Because if he's not serious about that treatment, and his the swelling of the left side of his heart is untreated and is still abused, he can die. All because of what? Putting all this stuff in your body. I'm talking about at a young age now. Your life is at risk at 26 years old. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Like, I mean, and a lot of us, we believe in our mind that, hey, look, that can't happen to me until it happens. Until you in somebody's hospital and they telling you, hey, man, look, check this out. You know, all the stuff you was consuming day after day for all those years, yeah, you know, the left side of your heart is swollen. And if you don't stop doing that, and if you don't treat this the way that we need to treat it, then you can end up dying. And don't nobody want to hear that, especially not no 26-year-old. And you can just tell by the way that he said, you know, they told me that my heart was swollen. I'm not even thinking about music right now. That they had to give him some dire, I'm talking about some news that he was like, damn, like for real? You know what I'm saying? To the point where he's like, nah, I got to leave everything alone. I got to focus on my health. Now, it sounds like that's where he's going. It sounds like he's headed toward in that direction. And I hope the young brother is. Because, man, come on, man. You don't need to be in somebody's hospital slowly dying because of some stuff that you can just, you know, try to stop doing. You know, try to stop consuming. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can stop that. You know, or wean yourself off of it and then stop that. And save and preserve your life. But like I said before, it's easier said than done. And a lot of us know people where doctors have told them, hey man, you know, you need to stop drinking. Hey man, you know, you need to quit smoking. And they continue to drink. They continue to smoke. Hey man, you need to quit eating. And they continue to eat. You see what I'm saying? So these addictions are not are not easy to just do away with. Like, hey, I'm done with that. For some people it is. But not everybody is not the same. Now, before I depart, allow me to say this right here. A 26-year-old brother stepping away from music, something that he enjoys doing, right? 26 years old because of a swollen heart. Now, that should tell all of us, I'm talking about to the young brothers, sisters, you know, the classic brothers and sisters, that listen, check this out. No amount of money, because this boy is rich. No amount of celebrity, because I'm talking about he up there with everybody. No amount of fame and clout cannot protect your body from substance abuse. But not only substance abuse, but extreme stress. None of that can protect your body from that. And being that none of that can protect your body from that, then we got to put our bodies first. You understand what I'm saying? We got to deal with our stress levels first. We got to stop dealing in those substances that causes all these type of ailments within the body. Because we got to understand something. You only get one of these. This is not a video game. You can't just, you know, die and come back and all. You can't just abuse the body and then think, all right, look, I'm finna get a brand new heart. I'm finna get a brand new liver, a spleen, and kidneys and all. You only get one of these. You understand what I'm saying? One. So you must protect it and cherish it with your life. Not just, you know, throw it away like it ain't nothing. No, you got to protect this with your life because your life depends on it. Taking care of your body, taking care of your heart, your muscles, and your mental and your stress levels and stuff like that. That's the real flex. That's the real flex. All on the gram, you know, popping all this stuff and putting all these pollutions in your body. That's not a flex. No, But you see people flexing that way all the time. You see people in the club, they got all that poison in their hand. They running around with bottles of liquor, poison. You understand what I'm saying? They're abusing that good old mountain lion kush. And they, look what I'm popping. Look what I got. We got this, we got that. We sipping on that lean. All that type of stuff. That's not a flex. Because that's killing people. Yeah, you might say, well, hood, they've been doing this for years. Yeah, they've been doing it for years. But look at the results. You understand? The body can't take that all the time. You got to understand something. Listen, the heart, especially the heart, it's a muscle. It beats 24/7, 365 days a year. Even when you ain't even telling it to beat, it's beating, right? But if you abuse it and you harm it, then that's when things get to getting out of whack. Hard to get to getting swole, hard to get enlarged. You understand what I'm saying? The arteries get the narrowing and stuff like that. That come from that abuse, because it wasn't made for you to be consuming all that poison. You see what I'm saying? So this should be a wake-up call, especially to you young brothers who enjoy NBA YoungBoy's music. This right here should be a wake-up call. And the wake-up call should be this right here. Listen. His life is just starting. He's 26 years old. He's a young man. His life is just starting. But due to all this poison that he's been putting in his body over the years, his life could end before his life even started. This is Hood Educated, not Lame Related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.